Welcome back to the Money Line Grind. It is September 5th, 2024. I've had a nice long vacation from putting out videos with picks. Although, if you've been following on Twitter, we have been releasing some picks. I've hit some on the Olympics. I did well over the MLB season overall. We ran up a ladder to 5 days. We took $15 to $480 in 5 days. I cut half. I told everybody I'm taking profits off the table because the bills are due. Con Edison has been just making up numbers and charging me whatever they want for the lights. As you can see, it's not very bright in here. But yeah, we cut off. We took $240 on day 5 off the table, and then we lost day 6. So $15 to $240 is not bad. It's a pretty high interest rate for those investors out there. But now we are in week 1 of the NFL season. We're kicking off with a goodie. This is must-see TV. We have the Chiefs visiting the Baltimore Ravens and have 3 picks lined up for you, including the 3rd pick, which is a ladder play. So stick around throughout the whole video, and you'll get all 3, including the ladder. Starting off, of course, with Derrick Henry. He's a dog, and I'm taking Derrick Henry over 8.5 reception yards tonight. That's minus 110 on FanDuel. You'll find this line at 7.5. I think it started at 6.5, and it's just been pumping up. But you also find this at 7.5 on most betting websites, but that's going to cost you about minus 120 to minus 125. I went a little extra profit because Derrick Henry's the type of guy who's going to try to get them extra yards after the catch. He's a dog. He's going to get us that 1 extra yard. So I didn't really see it being that much of a difference. We saw the Ravens pump up their running back targets last season in the playoffs. And interesting enough, they were top 10 in running back targets all of last season. So I'm rocking with the Ravens O-line, which I find to be impressive. And I think he gets the job done. Pick number 2, and I'll come off the bat and saying this is my least confident pick. I'm taking the Ravens +3 tonight. Why I'm not confident in this pick is because all last season, all in the playoffs, every time I bet against the Chiefs, they seem to shut me up. I bet against them the entire playoff run and in the Super Bowl, and I lost some money there. So I'm a little hesitant there, but I do believe that with the Chiefs' success, they might have taken off the offseason. They might have came into training camp like the cool kid who has everything already. Meanwhile, the culture in Baltimore, they're rough and tough. They're going to come in. They're going to be very organized. And I think they're just better prepared for tonight's matchup. I think most of the public will be leaning on the Chiefs to win, as they should. They're the defending championships. They got 3 rings since 2020. But for me, I'm seeing a trap here, and I really do like the Ravens to come out. If you don't like this pick, then take the first half play. I'm not sure of the numbers there, but I'm pretty certain that the Baltimore Ravens will come out strong at home to kick off the season. Now, we're at the 3rd pick. This is my ladder. So if you're unfamiliar with the ladder challenge, it's pretty much you start with your 1 unit bet. For me, I like to start the ladder with about $15. And throughout 10 days, you could, if you just double your money up, it sounds easy, you'll take your $15 to $15,000. So the trick here is that you have to make an even bet. So likely with my ladder bets, you'll see I'm making a parlay out of it. I'm taking some alt props and making a parlay to try to get as close to even money on the return. Taking 2 reception props here. I'm taking Zay Flowers, 40 or more reception yards. We saw him have 115 in his last matchup in the playoffs against the Chiefs. We only need a third of that for this leg to hit. And I'm pairing that with one of my favorite receivers, Rashee Rice, 50 or more reception yards. Rice should get a decent amount of targets. The line in his receptions tonight are 5.5. I think he gets one big catch that cashes this for us. But wouldn't be surprised if he gets a couple 15-yarders, a 10, a 9, and he puts together a nice 60 to 70 reception yard gain. That comes out to plus 107. So you're going to make more than you bet on this one. We're going to flip it to day 2 tomorrow, but make sure you're following the Twitter. Make sure you're following the Instagram. It's all Money Line Grind. Make sure you're subscribed because sometimes I do live props. I'll do live plays, and I hold all my bets accountable. I will run the record before the next videos to show you. So tomorrow when you see me say, hey, we're 3-0, and these are our, how many units we're up. Keep track because I am, and we're going to make the season profitable. Enjoy the game tonight, and I'll see everybody tomorrow.